is immediate support. Upside we are looking for 22,850 and 23,000. But the question is how to play the market today. So I'll brief you two things. Those who are the positional trader index, they can continue with the long position by keeping the support at 22,220, and we have target to us 23,000 to 23,500. Those who are looking for weekly point of view, look at the support at 22,500, and we are looking for 23,000. So if I give you three targets, 23,000, 22,850 and 23,500, and final positional target is 24,000. So four kind of target we have given based on the market, based on the time frame. Support for intraday or for 1-2 day, 22,650, 22,500, 22,222. Now let me give you the brief on the Nifty Bank. Nifty Bank is again started to see good momentum. Finally, we have targeted 49,500 to 50,000. But on immediate point of view, we look at 49,250. And the good part is the Bank Nifty, if small follow-up happen, we might get good swing in 48,900 call. So here we are tracking 22,700 call in Nifty and. So we are tracking 22,700 call. 22,700 call in Nifty we are tracking, and 48,900, 48,800 call in Bank Nifty we are tracking. So guys, keep these strikes on radar. And if I look at the data setup, accordingly, I believe for intraday point of view, Nifty should not go below 22,680 or 22,688. Upside it can attempt till 22,780. So 22,680 to 22,780 is now immediate range to play for next 15-20 minutes. And for Bank Nifty, it is going to be at 48,850 to 49,100 or 200 something. Now, as we want to explore a couple of stocks, look at the PSU names. We have positive view on the Canara Bank or positive view on the SBI. Even counter like City Union Bank is giving the breakout. So 3 days narrow range breakout is clearly visible on the City Union Bank. Price is now at 158 with support of 155. One can look for an upside move towards 165 level. One more counter which is on the sky, that is Indigo. We have positive view on the name. It has given the consolidation breakout of last 6-7 days. Momentum is intake. Those who are interested can trade in 3,800 call as well. So support for Indigo is at 37.20. We are looking for a rally towards 3,900 to 3,950. So guys, a couple of things you need to keep in mind. First, Nifty 22,680, 22,700 is the support zone. We are looking for 22,780, overall 23,000. Bank Nifty support at 48,850, 48,800, looking for 49,100 to 49,200. Keeping the strike of 22,700, can go with the ratio spread or bull call spread or bull call ladder. In stocks, we are talking about Indigo, we have talked about CUB, or stock like Canara Bank should be on radar. So I think that's all, and now the entire team is all set to give the blocking 0-0 trades. So do the position sizing better. Spread your trade in the different swings. Get the best out of it. We want to deploy buying call, put writing, bull spread, ratio spread, butterflies. You can get all these. So that's all. We'll hand over to Arpit and Shivangi now. Thank you guys.
चंदन सर, एक बार जाने से पहले आप कैमरा ऑन कर दें, लोग देख लें, क्योंकि काफी लोग थोड़ा लेट ज्वाइन हुए हैं. So that would be really great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So I guess now we have Shivangi ma'am with us, who will be taking the session forward. I hope Shivangi ma'am, you can hear us clearly.
Yes, sir.
You're speaking on mute.
Yes, I can hear you.
Great, we can also hear you clearly. So guys, all the important information, strikes, calls, जो भी हमारे जो experts हैं, शिवांगी मैम and चंदन sir and Arvind sir will be details देंगे. Everything will be available in the chat and everything will be pinned. All the important information will be pinned. We are just checking the strikes. Just give me a second, guys. Also, Arvind sir, can you please repeat the Bank Nifty call?
Hi everyone, welcome to the expiry play. We have Nifty and Bank Nifty both the expiries today as it's a holiday tomorrow. Now, talking about the levels that we've seen that the bulls have been quite active right from the start of the session, even though we've seen most part of the day consolidation was there, but we are seeing good momentum in the last hour right now, which will be good for us. Now, India VIX had touched 10.6 levels yesterday, which clearly indicates that there is no panic and comfortable in the bull side. All right, so let's talk about what is happening in the levels per se. For intra-hour perspective, we are looking at 22,700 as a make or break zone over here. 22,673, which is the low of today, will act as a crucial support over here for the Nifty index. Now, on the upside, we are expecting the recent lifetime high 22,768 for the Nifty index. So we are tracking 22,700 call for that matter, and we are seeing that there is, the bulls are active at these strikes. But then again, we have seen that there has been a lot of time decay from the morning since its expiry day, and the momentum is slightly less today. Now, there are sector specific action which are looking quite positive, and we have seen that there has been a lot of action in some of the chemical, fertilizer, some of the exchange related names like BSE or MCX for that matter. Also, some of the auto ancillary stocks are also looking quite nice for the next week perspective. So these are some of the sectors which are looking quite positive. Even the FMCG, the consumption names are picking up momentum today. We've seen that there has been a good buying, interest in ITC, which will take the index higher. So now we are, consistently tracking this call, 22,700 call. So we are waiting for a little bit of a cool off over here. So we would be kind of tracking this call and buying at a range of around 20 to 25 for a next up move towards 50 levels. Right now, the call is near 32 levels, but we are waiting for a good cool off before we enter into this for a good risk reward ratio. So this is the take on Nifty, and also we are seeing that there is a good amount of buying in some of the the entire Tata group as well. So this is also going to show the index higher. So I would now, like to hand it over to Arpit to take over the Bank Nifty part. Meanwhile, we will be consistently tracking 22,700 call, and we will look for an opportunity near 20 to 25 levels over here.
We can't hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Great. No, we can't see the screen yet. We can see you.
Just share screen. I'll do it. Now you can see the screen, right?
No, we can't.
Falcon is not visible.
No.
No worries. But in the meantime, at least we'll talk about the touch point and definitely we'll share the screen also. So Bank Nifty, as we have seen a new lifetime high of just in couple of minutes back, 49,000 it has touched. And overall, looking at the overall banking space since the day, since morning, it has been a consolidating between a range of 200 points. If we see the early chart setup, so 48,888 is the immediate support zone. Fresh momentum to be seen above 49,000 spot levels.
we have already discussed the strike that we are keeping on radar, that is 48,900 and 49,000. Our main bet would be on 48,900. The premium is quoting around 90, 88, 90 points. Only issue is that since morning the market has been on the trending side, but the momentum is missing. सो मार्केट ऑल टाइम हाई पे बैंक निफ्टी खड़ा हुआ है, बट अभी भी ऑप्शन में मेजर मोमेंटम नहीं है. सो वी हैव डिस्कस द स्ट्राइक्स. 48,900 इज द स्ट्राइक दैट वी आर ट्रैकिंग. वी हैवंट मेंशन अबाउट एनी लेवल्स व्हिच लेवल टू एंटर. बैंक निफ्टी का स्पॉट इंट्राडे सपोर्ट इज एट 48,888. अपर बैंड more momentum to be seen above 49,000 spot levels holding. So we are still tracking, but within that also very good stock reaction is seen. Mid cap, small cap indices are up by almost 10% in last 15 days. Also, one more thing, today in evening we have US inflation number, so that will be a good the touch upon event going forward for the broader market and for the indices. Setup wise, it's quite bullish. Nifty, Bank Nifty both are at all time high. Nifty strikes has already shared levels we are waiting. Likewise for Bank Nifty also we have shared the strike 48,900. Stock ideas we have discussed. Sir already mentioned about Indigo, and if you see the chart setup, it's a clear one-way move for Indigo. Along with that also PSU space are looking very good. Last week we discussed about PSU space, and since then index has been consolidating the PSU stocks. So CanBank, PNB, another move can be seen from current levels, 4 to 5% upside move. So Bank Nifty 48,900 call we are tracking. Right now it is quoting around 90 levels. We will wait for a couple of more minutes looking at the setup if we can buy it on any dip, or will depend upon the market momentum. And 90, 92 is the level that is right now quoting. Immediate support is around 60 levels, then 45. Upside hurdle is 125, then 150. And if we talk about Bank Nifty spot, it is quoting around 48,970. So 49,000 पे कॉल राइटिंग इंटैक्ट है, जिसके वजह से वो थोड़ा सा सेलिंग प्रेशर वहाँ पे फेस ऑफ कर रहा है, बट द ट्रेंड इज स्टिल इंटैक्ट. आईसीआईसीआई बैंक, एचडीएफसी बैंक इज कंसोलिडेटिंग, जिसकी वजह से मेजर मोमेंटम नहीं है. So we are 48,900 strike, 95 is a premium. I think we can buy at near on a minor dip around in levels between around 70 to 75 levels, because dip पे रहेगा तो favorable रहेगा. So Bank Nifty 48,900 call, we can add near 70 to 75 levels. Spot levels I'm talking about 48,970 is the spot level. अभी 93 चल रहा है. So Bank Nifty in the range of 70 to 75 points. Keep stop loss of 30 points for an upside move towards 135, 145 levels. I'll again repeat, buy Bank Nifty 48,900 call in the range of 70 to 75 points. Keep stop loss of 30 for an upside move towards 135, 150 levels. So I think Avinash, you can just post in the chat box for the Bank Nifty. And in the meantime, Shivangi is also looking at the Nifty strike. She has already mentioned about the strike, but which levels to enter and what level would be favorable. So definitely she will update on it. And in the meantime, also we are seeing Nifty, Bank Nifty is consolidating with positive bias. So Bank Nifty के level share हो गए strikes के. Nifty का definitely will update. Stocks हमने discuss किए हैं. Indigo is looking good. PSU banks are looking good. BTSG also will update which trades we can go for BTSG apart from Indigo and PSU banks.
Thanks for the trade. हमने already pick कर दिया है for Bank Nifty and for Nifty. Shivangi ma'am is analyzing at the right time and at the right entry point. She will be giving the trade, and I guess she is here. So if you have a trade.
Yes, hi. We're back now. Which we were. So we have been tracking 22,700 कॉल. ये कॉल करीबन 22 के आसपास भी गया, and again now it's again 36, 37 zones. So a good up move has been seen over here in the last 5 to 7 minutes. Again we are again tracking it. Those of you who do not want to take that kind of a uh, risk, we can also go for bull call spread by buying a option strategy. So I'll just update the levels. All right, yes. So we are consistently tracking this 22,700 call. Meanwhile, we are getting a lot of stock queries as well. Some
So, Vishwanu, what we can do is that I can take the name and you can share analysis on them.
sure.
So, I guess the first one is NBCC.
All right. NBCC, we have seen that there has been a good up move in the last 3 weeks. Stock is consolidating at higher zones, and we can keep holding it. It's positive and holding on to the support levels. So we can keep holding it if one is already holding it.
Next, we have Angel One.
All the broking companies are looking quite positive from here onwards. There are a lot of news on how these are going to positively get attracted. The entire sector as a whole, they are looking very nice. So one can keep holding.
Zomato.
Zomato is very positive. Stock has seen a good up move, in the today's session itself, and we have seen that this stock has consistently risen from the last 12 months. Consistent up move over here, year on year basis, it has moved by more than 50%. So definitely the stock is a hold, and the next levels that we are looking here is 220 on an immediate basis.
IRFC.
All right, looking at IRFC, the stock is consolidating, and we haven't seen much of a up move over here in the last 3, 4 weeks. So it's a slow mover.
MRF.
MRF is again a very lackluster stock. We haven't seen action in the last 2 months. Of course, there has been a good rally in the entire year, but then again, stock is witnessing profit booking, and we might see a little bit more pain over here until it recovers again.
Abramji, we are taking stock queries because right now we have shared that one trade we have shared just like waiting for the right time. So, we have some time on our hands just liquidating stock queries. The next stock query is Motherson.
Auto stocks are looking, positive, although they are consolidating at these levels. If one is holding it for the long term, it is a hold. But for the trading perspective, we can exit because momentum is missing.
Sure, जैसे भी हमारे पास कोई अपडेट होगा regarding the trade, we will definitely mention it in the chat and we'll update you in the session as well. The next question is GAIL support and resistance for monthly expiry.
Sorry,
GAIL support and resistance for monthly expiry.
GAIL. So we have seen. Okay, so meanwhile, 22,700 call is near about 38 levels over here. We've been updated about the BankNifty strike and levels as well. So keep a radar on this as well, because volatility and movement will be quite high at this hour. Talking about Gale, this is no brainer, and of course it should be in the portfolio. Consistently has performed on year basis from the last 4 years. Stock is quite positive, and we could roundabout expect next levels of 210 on an immediate basis.
Next we have Badhao.
Hoodco is a slow mover, but overall structure is quite positive. It's holding on to its higher levels, and would recommend that one can hold this stock. But then again, it would test your patience. So I would now just hand over to Arpit for more questions.
Sure.
has been the nature that overall PSU space are dominating, but the weightage is relatively less. So that's the issue. That's why it's not much contributing to the bank nifty. And the call that we are still tracking, that is still quoting at 100 levels. But within that, stock specific action is very good. PNB, CanBank, both are looking good for 3 to 4% upside move in next couple of sessions. Tomorrow we have a off, but looking at the oral chart setup wise, positionally also we are quite bullish in PSU space. Immediate basis also is looking good. And BTST I already have shared another apart from PNB was Indigo. Now talking about Bank Nifty, coming back to the trade that we have initiated at the early levels, it is still quoting at 100 levels. Bank Nifty spot is also quoting in the range of 48,950, and if we see, it is got stuck in a range of 50 points. And the purpose why we are going with the in the money is because of intrinsic value, and that is the high probability of playing the buying side. So we are still waiting, tracking that strike itself. The premium has got stuck in the range of around 90 to 105 levels. What we can do is, along with that, we can take couple of stock queries also, as index is consolidating at higher levels, and Nifty also, if we see, it's got stuck in a range of 15-20 points. That's why we are not in a rush to give any option buy side. Strikes are already mentioned, but we are waiting for any trigger. So Anuj, we can take a couple of stock queries also in the meantime.
Yes, Anuj. Yes, Anuj. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, all clear.
Oh, I'll just check. Is voice clear now?
Yes, we can take up the stock. All right. So, talking about NHPC, the stock
Method.
has been a performer 50% of the year so far, and
Some mic
this
issues.
entire sector is in tremendous benefit. So, this is a hold from here, and the next
Slideshow.
levels that we are looking at is around 100 levels for the long term.
This is live. I do.
Yeah, end it for
HDFC Bank is just started performing, and we've seen that there has been a lot of attraction in the last 2 months. Good
It's
amount
on.
of open position that you see, and even though the stock is